Hey guys, check it out. You're watching Jonathan Clarke on YouTube. Oh no! Hi YouTube, happy holidays and Merry Christmas to everybody watching this video. Thank you so much for having made this your favorite Descendants of Zombies YouTube channel of all time. That is truly unbelievable for me to actually put into perspective the more that I think about it. Realizing that this is your favorite Descendants of Zombies podcast in existence. Wow, guys, I've never felt more honored to be everybody's favorite podcast host, and I want to let you guys know that this YouTube channel will be here all throughout 2026, leading you into the premiere of Descendants 5 Book Wonderland. Zombies 5 updates will be coming your way on this YouTube channel, so for everybody who have ever been a fan of Descendants of Zombies, you're probably going to want to subscribe to this YouTube channel and take a chance on me more than you ever have, because I promise you this. While I may not know what the future has in store for Descendants of Zombies, you guys will forever have me as your favorite Descendants of Zombies podcast host and the host of your favorite show, leading you through what is going to be, bound to be, an unforgettable and a year that we are never ever going to forget. And I'm just so excited to be a part of it with each and every one of you. To say I'm excited about the upcoming year, 2026, would be an understatement, because I am absolutely honored to have become your voice of Descendants of Zombies, leading you into everything that deals with Descendants of Zombies in 2026, because I know how much of a fan of Kylie Control you are, and I know how supportive you've been of her. And by the way, guys, seriously, from my heart to yours, thank you so much for having been a fan of Kylie Control for what feels like forever from many of you, because I'm just like each and every one of you. I feel the same way about Kylie Control. I feel she's deserved a hell of a lot better than what she's gotten, and I think it's about time somebody showed her the respect she's deserved. Because when you think about a star like Kylie Control, she has seen her fair share of criticism, and I really do believe that if you actually take a chance on Kylie Control and put into perspective everything she's been through, that girl's come a long way in such a short amount of time. I think we can cut her some slack. And I think we can, support her in more incredible ways than perhaps ever before. And that's why I'm really excited about being a part of this future that has everything to do with Kylie Control. I think one of the first things I fell in love with about Kylie Control was her heart and her dedication in everything that she did. Because we've seen so many Disney stars that have never been appreciative of really anything they've ever been a part of. I remember when Miley Cyrus used to record these Christmas music videos as the character Hannah Montana. And she recorded a song called Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree. But I could never see that same energy from Miley Cyrus when I compared Miley Cyrus' work from years ago when they were doing Christmas specials for Disney Channel and recording Christmas music videos. I never saw that same heart and dedication that I got from Kylie Control's Red Christmas or from Freya Sky's Snow Angels. Because when you think about these music videos of this generation, they are so full of energy, they give you reason to believe in more things than ever before, and they really show incentive and creative energy unlike anything I've ever experienced in my life. And guys, I've seen a lot in over my 25-year career, but I have never ever seen the heart and the dedication and that same passion that I see from your favorite Descendants of Zombies stars. So when you think about how much a fan loves Descendants of Zombies, and how appreciative they've been of sharing in these moments with every other fan of Descendants of Zombies, it's pretty obvious why people are always believing in these franchises more and more every single day. It's because of how you feel as if you're a part of something special because of these characters. You've never felt shut out. You've never felt less informed. You're always kept up to date with what's happening with your favorite Descendants of Zombie stars because of social media posts. I have become one of the most socially active stars on YouTube when it comes to Descendants of Zombies content, and one of the more widely known people with Descendants of Zombies, certainly one of the more revered. And that has everything to do with each and every one of you. I never ever thought that over a year later, after launching this show back on August 5th, 2024, that I would go on to upload over 700 videos about my thoughts on Descendants of Zombies and be sharing it with each and every one of you. It happened because of how much each and every one of you believed in me and you believed in these franchises, and I hope that you will continue to believe in these franchises just as much as we head into 2026. Because we don't know what's comes down to is how much you have believed in these franchises in the past and how much you believe in it as we make our way into 2026. We are 5 days away from the kickoff of 2026, and we have so much to look forward to in 2026. I'm so excited about it. First up, we've got Freya Sky's Stars Align World Tour, which will kick off in February and go on all throughout the month of February, which is something I'm really excited about. I believe she's actually going to be touring on Valentine's Day this year, so Freya Sky fans have something really excited to be excited about for the Valentine's Day show. If you're looking to be excited about something, I think you should get your girlfriend a ticket to see Freya Sky. For the guys out there that may be watching this video, I'm just saying. And Freya Sky's got a lot to be excited about for her movie career, for her music career, because it's an industry that is very difficult to achieve acceptance in. But I think more than anybody else ever did, Freya Sky achieved acceptance from each and every one of you, because you guys very quickly fell in love with Freya Sky, because you really understood what Freya Sky was all about. Her passion for board games, video games, her passion for eating loads of food. I remember seeing a video that she posted about snow angels a couple of days ago in celebration of the Christmas season, and she said one of her favorite things about the holidays is spending time with her family and her friends and eating loads of food. And to be honest with you guys, I know how Freya Sky feels, and I kind of feel really related to Freya Sky because of how she feels about food and the holidays, because it's a real emotional time of year. We've cried together, we've laughed together, we've shared in all these unforgettable moments about Descendants and Zombies, and because of Freya Sky, so we have so much to be excited about in 2026. I know that I will eternally be grateful for every bit of love and support that you guys have shown this YouTube channel, because you guys have never left my side, and because of that, I've become your favorite Descendants and Zombies podcast host, because the more that I think about it, I don't think there is a Descendants and Zombies podcast out there, anything quite like this, because nobody really knows how to share their thoughts with you on Descendants and Zombies. That's one thing I get from all these AI videos, these fake teasers, these fake trailers that are uploaded every night, because on average there are about 10 new Descendants videos re-emerging on YouTube every single night, and each time a video surfaces, I don't know about you guys, but I don't really know how I feel about that. I think that fans of Descendants and Zombies have deserved to see a greater appreciation, a show hosted by somebody that they can actually relate to and become familiar with as their voice of Descendants and Zombies. And many people have said that I've had a voice for radio for years, and that's why I started podcasting at the age of 13. I never ever thought that, over 25 years later, I'd be sitting here as one of the most revered names on the internet for having talked about Descendants and Zombies and somehow been able to be connected to the Descendants and Zombies franchises. Guys, for every other YouTuber out there, one thing they've got to know is the greatest honor of their lives should be to be involved with Descendants and Zombies, and to be able to share their thoughts with you in a very authentic way and a very different way from anyone else that has ever tried or very lightly attempted to talk about Descendants and Zombies. Because they, think about Descendants and Zombies, they upload one video and they leave it at that. I think that a person who is truly dedicated to Descendants and Zombies and who loves it so much can easily upload 700 videos. It's really easy to do that, because all you've got to do is be excited about having a conversation with somebody, and how you can tell a story about how you may live 5 minutes away from a soda plantation or chemical plant that could explode, because I've been living my life in fear of that ever since I moved in here, and I've never left since. That's what's so fun about this, is that you can have fun with the fans of Descendants and Zombies, and you never seem to fail at putting a smile on their faces for how you feel about a franchise. And that's what's so fun about this. If I could go back in time and just have the chance to, meet everybody again, have everybody subscribe to this YouTube channel, I would do it in a heartbeat without even thinking about it twice. Because you guys have deserved the best reviews when it comes to Descendants and Zombies for a very long time. And to say that I'm sitting here with nearly 4,000 watch hours, nearly 4,000 subscribers, and just about 100,000 views on this YouTube channel, it blows my mind. I can never seem to let you guys know enough how appreciative I am of every follower, because I really am appreciative of every follower, and with me, what you see is what you get. I think about that first ever time that Zed and Addison laid eyes on each other through the fence in the Seabrook, and the first day of school in the very first Zombies movie. You guys remember that unforgettable cartoon opening that really set things in motion for the Zombies franchise, and how very quickly you fell in love with this franchise. You fell in love with this franchise because of Zed and Addison's love story. I truly believe that this love story was one of the most beautiful love stories ever told, and that's why I can keep on telling this story so many times and never get tired of it. I think there's always a new opportunity to present and discuss a new chapter. There's always a new opportunity to believe in something different for these franchises, because the people who are suggesting they're running out of supernatural characters, and we've pretty much seen it all when it comes to the Zombies and Descendants franchises, are pretty much just leading you on to believe what they want you to believe. But I think there are more people who are believing and being left convinced that we still have so much of a supernatural lore to be left with the Zombies franchise, and something to be really excited about more than we ever had before in our lives. Because when you think about Zed and Addison's love story, does it really have to be over? Do we really have to say goodbye? Because I've never wanted to say goodbye. I don't know about you guys, but I've never ever wanted to say goodbye. So I am with at least 95% of the Zombies fans who have never wanted to let go of Zed and Addison's love story. And I've seen some of the best love stories that have ever been told, and I've appreciated them. And I felt very emotional about Noah and Ellen's love story. I felt very emotional about Edward Cullen and Bella Swan. I'm just thinking about random love stories that I can throw at you. I felt very emotional about these love stories. And the thing about them were they were so beautiful that I never ever wanted to say goodbye to them. And I still to this day have never ever wanted to let go. Because I think one thing about Descendants of Zombies' story is that people believed in a chance at forever happening for us. People believed in these love stories more than perhaps ever before. And that's what made it such a huge honor for me to be able to be the host of this show. I got to be honest with each and every one of you. If Disney called me tonight and said, "Hey, Jonathan Clarke, you want to produce the next chapter of the Descendants of Zombies franchises?" I would be on a plane tomorrow. I would be on a plane tomorrow because I believe in these franchises just as much as each and every one of you do. I believe the chances of a zombie apocalypse happening at any given moment have been never more apparent. And people should be really excited to, tell these stories and to, search up on Google what are the chances of a zombie apocalypse happening. I do it every night. And you know something? I do it because there's nothing wrong with it. If a person believes in the chances of a zombie apocalypse happening, then you should continue on believing in that. If you believe that Zombies 5 is going to happen, then it will be. Because each and every one of you have believed in these franchises so much that you don't deserve to be shut out. Because everybody's predictions matter. As ridiculous as some of these predictions may seem to be for Descendants of Zombies, I believe in each and every single one of them. And I enjoy reading your guys' predictions because I know how much you believe in these franchises and how much you've supported them over the last 7 years. Because here's the thing. Zed and Addison forever and always held a very special place in each and every one of our hearts. And for years, we believed in this love story because it felt so real. And for the first time in our lives, we felt a part of something special. Kylie Control was the first ever stronger Descendants of Zombies character. She was so fearless, and she felt so strongly about everything that she ever believed in. And nobody had the right to criticize Kylie Control or try to take that away from her because she was given a voice by God because God wanted her to use that voice. So too did he want every Descendant star to feel confident in their opinion and to be able to share that with each and every one of you and never be afraid to use that voice. And all I ever wanted is to encourage Kylie Control to keep sharing her opinion with the world and everybody who may have ever been a fan of Descendants of Zombies because their opinion and your voices have mattered when it comes to Descendants of Zombies. And I know how it goes. Disney has never accepted storyline ideas or opinions about fans about what kind of direction they should take Descendants of Zombies in because they're under a lot of pressure. I get that. But I say this because I have forever and always believed that Descendants of Zombies fans are some of the most smarter people in the entire world than perhaps they've ever been given credit for. Because you guys have had this never quit on your mentality for forever, and you believe in these franchises so much that you deserve to be given a chance. And more of a chance than ever before. And I know that many people don't go out of their way to post videos about Descendants of Zombies, but together we can really do something about that. And we can give people something more to believe in than perhaps ever before. I start recording videos between 8:35 and 9:05 a.m. every morning. Sometimes I pre-record content, and I pre-record content more often than enough because I've tried to beat up the algorithm, sharing with you my opinion on Descendants of Zombies. And even today on Christmas, I noticed that my views on every video that I uploaded for the Christmas holiday season of 2025 were incredibly high. I don't know what it is about these videos, and I don't know why everybody loves them so much. All I ever wanted to do was be a part of something special. Little did I know it would have been because of Descendants of Zombies. And because I had the honor of sharing with you my opinion and my thoughts on people like Freya Sky and Kylie Control every single time that I did, I may have never known what I was about to say each time I pushed record, but that's what made every video special. And that what made people believe in Descendants of Zombies perhaps more than they ever have. You know, I know there are very popular YouTube channels out there about Descendants of Zombies that people have taken more of a chance on than perhaps they ever have this YouTube channel. But the reason why this YouTube channel is at least one of the most popular Descendants of Zombies YouTube channels in the world is because I've never been afraid to let you guys know how I truly feel about these stars. Now, I felt as if they deserved to be treated better. I was going to let the world know how I truly felt about it, because no girl deserves to cry about a performance she may have given 24 hours ago because of some stupid YouTube video somebody has uploaded. The least thing we can do for people like Clarke and Trell is take a chance on them more than we ever have before and just be appreciative of these moments, because these moments never last forever. So because these moments never last forever, they should be appreciated. And they should be appreciated because of what they're worth. Because they've meant so much more to fans of Descendants of Zombies than they've ever been given credit for. People have really taken something special away from Descendants of Zombies, because if they've taken anything away from these franchises to begin with, it's had everything to do with a positive vibe and how much you believed in Descendants of Zombies, because that's really what this comes down to. I have never ever felt so supportive of a franchise or franchises as much as I have Descendants of Zombies, and I will continue to be supportive of it, and I will come down hard on every critic for each and every one of you, because I've seemingly been taking bullets for every star of Descendants of Zombies and been up against these critics from the very beginning, because people have felt very differently about Descendants of Zombies, having this uncanny desire to want to share their opinions and their thoughts in terms of a direction or a plot change or characters debuting in franchises. I get that, because some things never felt right. But you know something? When you really think about it, Descendants of Zombies has always felt right in the hearts of every fan of Descendants of Zombies, and that is precisely why more of a chance should be taken on these franchises. And moments like these are never meant to last for forever, because they should be celebrated and they should be honored. Because 20 years from now, I would like to believe that we'll be watching clips of Clarke and Trell accepting our Disney Legends Award at the D23 Expo, because of how much each and every one of us have never left her side. We've always been continuously supportive of Clarke and Trell, and we believed in her from the very beginning, because I know I have, and I will forever and always be coming out of love and support for Clarke and Trell in every video that I've ever uploaded. Guys, seriously, I can never seem to say thank you enough for the undeniable love and support that I've received for every video that I've ever uploaded here. If you have not subscribed here to this YouTube channel, you're probably going to want to go ahead and get that out of the way right now. By the time you guys watch this video, it will probably be midnight in many areas of the world, because I try to have these videos out, the majority of them, by midnight every night. And that's what makes this YouTube channel so special, is that we can share our stories about Descendants of Zombies for what they are worth. Even with how ridiculous the reasons behind why we're fans of Descendants of Zombies may seem to a lot of people, I think that everybody's opinion about Descendants of Zombies really has mattered, because more people believe in this franchise than ever given credit for or showing respect like they deserve. Because you guys have had this unbelievable desire for Descendants of Zombies, which I can never seem to really describe, because this is unbelievable. You know, to have over 100,000 views on this YouTube channel, seriously guys, from my heart to yours, thank you so much. I may never know what the future has in store for Descendants of Zombies. And sometimes, every time I push record, I may never know what I'm about to say. But that's what makes every video so fun, is knowing that somewhere, somehow, you come through all the time, and you touch the hearts of every person, every single person out there, because I don't care who you are. I don't have to know you to know if you're a great person or not, because I know you are. And I know you feel very passionate about Descendants of Zombies. And if you've ever felt passionate about anything in your life, I think Descendants of Zombies presents you with the perfect opportunity to be passionate about something for perhaps the first time ever. Because we're in this together, guys. We're up against 15 million critics every night in every video that we ever upload. Nobody ever knows how someone's going to feel about a video we upload. But if we're in this together, we might as well die together as fans of Descendants of Zombies, because I will forever be supportive of every single person who has ever believed in this YouTube channel. Seriously, guys, from my heart to yours, thank you so much. I'm so excited for the futures of Clarke and Trell. I have forever been excited and appreciative of Freya Sky's future, because she's so young and she's really figuring out her place in the world. But even with how young she is, She is writing the most beautiful lyrics that I've ever heard in my life, and I find time and appreciating that every single time because I can never seem to say enough nice things about Freya Sky. Guys, from my heart to yours, thank you so much for having made this your favorite Descendants of Zombies YouTube channel and your favorite Descendants of Zombies YouTube channel throughout the entire 2025 holiday season. This has been so much fun. Thank you guys so much for having watched this video and believed in and supported Kylie Control and Freya Sky as much as what you have. By the time this video comes out, it will be midnight. I will probably be falling asleep by now. Don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button because we still have a long way to go. Because this story is far from over. Because really, this story is only just beginning and it's a future that I have never felt more excited to be a part of because of each and every one of you. Because moments like these have truly forever and always been meant to last forever, and even if they had the slightest chance of lasting for forever, I wanted to be a part of all these moments with each and every one of you, because you are the reason why everybody loves Descendants of Zombies, and you are the reason behind Kylie Control and Freya Sky's profound success. I have never felt more honored to have been your voice of Descendants of Zombies and represented you as fans of these remarkable and unforgettable franchises that we have shared in together. Thank you so much for having watched this video. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to everybody watching from wherever you're watching or from wherever you hear my voice. It's been my honor to have recorded all these wonderful videos about Descendants of Zombies. This story is far from over, and if you've ever believed in anything, it should be at least Descendants of Zombies. Thank you so much for having watched this video.